Welcome, everybody, back again. Here's the answer to happiness: being present. There's the answer. Not rushing. Not rushing. And not reacting and getting fed in the same pattern of the same wheel, which is no, you have to rush. You can't always be slow and steady all the time. There's a limit to this. And then that starts the whole wheel all over again. In order to feel happy and fulfilled, up until July of this year, you have to be willing to just slow down and do what you need to do without rushing. Rushing in and of itself, all it's doing is you're pushing off the problems that you could be dealing with. Realize that. Realize that when you rush, you're not being present. You're not moving toward the Taurus North Node. You're not integrating. Feels so good. That adrenaline rush feels so good. But then what happens when it goes away? What happens? What are you going to end up having to do? It's healthier not to do that. It's healthier to be present. It's not a luxury. If it is, then I want to experience that luxury all the time. Or when I feel or get taken back into those patterns, because it's healthy and it's right to go in that direction. If you feel that way, and if you have that conditioning coming back around, then just acknowledge it Just say, okay, there it is. Let it be. And then do what's right for you to do. It's as simple as that. I wouldn't be in a state of resistance to that. There's a way where you cannot resist things. But you can choose to face them head on. And you can also choose not to get caught up in that. That is why I don't do deadlines. I don't do that. If something is due by the end of the day, I have a limited amount of time to get it done. I'm not going to do that. No. This is going to be very hard. This has been going on for far too long. It really has. So I just want to make everyone here aware of something. I am really not drawing the lines that I need to draw. I really am not. This is going to be the last live stream, the last Amenten meeting that I'm going to be doing for all of you. Because this feeds the same pattern of of expressing myself without making a public video about it. So I'm continuing to do this. And I try not to, but I am so over this. I really am. And yet I continue to do it. So I'm going to tell you that I'm not going to do this anymore. I mean that. I mean it. I can't do it anymore. So the fact is, Susan, Linda, and Daniel are going to take over doing meetings, doing announcements. They're going to take over. Because I want them to take over. I have done so many of these. This is going to continue perpetually. You know how many of these I've done and I've deleted. Well, this is going to be the last one that I'm going to do. I shouldn't be wasting my breath and energy right now doing this. I shouldn't be doing this. I should not be doing this. From now on, everything I do is going to be for my YouTube channel, social media stuff. Not for this Amenten. Not for this Amenten. Feels really tempting. But I don't want to give in to the same temptations anymore to do this. Because that very same energy that I'm using to do this, I could be using for more productive things. Videos that are out there, people can see them, they're public, legitimate reasons for how I'm using my energy. Not this. This is not legitimate. Every single time I've said, I'm not going to do this anymore. I never meant it. But this time, I mean it. I'm not going to do this anymore. Because it's going to continue to just perpetuate all the things that are going on. I want to move in new directions. I'm so willing to move in new directions right now. I don't want to be doing the same things. I really don't. I'm wasting time right now that I could be using to do what I want to do. Actually, it's not work. It's what I want to do. And that is stuff I need to do for whatever I need to do. So, that's it. I'll still be running my Amenten. But I'm not going to come on here and do these meetings. And there's not going to be any Amenten meetings in the sunroom anymore. I'm not going to have any other Amenten meetings. I'm just not. I hope that you can see that I mean that. Part of me knows that it's hard. But then I also know that it will probably be better for me. If I discontinue this, which is what I'm going to do. So you can email me, you can ask me questions, you can come to me physically and in person. And we can talk and I can answer your questions and all that's going to go on. But Susan, Linda, and Daniel are going to be doing the Amenten meetings and they're going to be doing the announcements from now on. It's their job. It is their job from now on. It is not my job anymore. It's not my responsibility anymore. This is not a job. I've said that many times. Yeah. So I am going to sign off. I am going to sign off. For now and forever, really. Okay, so this is it. Bye, everybody.